And welcome back to Mario Maker 2. Hello, lunatics.
Hello.
Bonjour. Listen to this guy coming in here, eating food in my apartment. Oh, that didn't go as planned.
Paul has a lot of things to be sorry for after he said that Brad's a dick.
I didn't say he was a dick. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what's this about? I haven't watched the videos.
Did I call him a dick?
I'm pretty sure in the first episode you're like, yeah, he's off with his real friends.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
Dick, I hate him.
How do you...
Of course you were joking, but it was funny.
Oh god.
I think you get a mashed jump or something for that.
You can climb with the cat, but you know.
Well, this is... You know what? It's already off to a bad start.
Yeah, that's a done deal.
Cat. Here we are again at Paul's apartment.
Here we
cat
go
will not leave
again.
me alone. I don't like a kitty.
She's a good cat.
Oh, I'm sure she is. I'm not saying she isn't. I just don't like her.
Come here, kitty.
So speaking
you're
of
cute.
things, how did your weekend away go, Brett?
How do you...
Yeah, so the reason why they did so many episodes without me was because I was away. And while I was away,
I don't know how to use the Katsu to climb.
You hold, run, and then you hit the wall.
Okay.
my buddy has a cottage. It's about an hour away from where I live.
Okay.
And we all went on a trip to get there. Now,
Got it.
we got there, spent about 4 hours there, had a big old poker game, and just we were chilling. Didn't break out the booze yet, because we knew we didn't want to be hungover when we went out for dinner the next day. If we had made it to the next day. So what happened is...
This is not going well. Sorry, friend.
It's alright. We get there, we spend about 4 hours there. I decide I'm gonna lay down. It's like midnight.
Just 1 second, Brad. I know what you have to do. So when you restart the level, you'll get the little thing on your head that spins.
Yeah.
So you either shake your controller or you press, I think it's Y, and you'll start flying up. But first what you're going to do is you're going to run and jump, climb up, and then when you get close, you'll jump off and then spin.
Sorry, go
Anyway,
ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
You were...
Yeah. So at midnight, I decide I'm gonna lay down, because that's when the poker game ended. And
This game is cruel.
I hear something crawling up the side of the wall. And I look at it, and I'm like, ah, that's a big cockroach. Wasn't a cockroach. I thought nothing of it. I didn't really care about cockroaches. But then all of a sudden, this probably young teenager mouse decides to Fortnite drop on top of me.
Ooh.
And then scamper off looking for weapons.
This is obviously not going well. Here, Steve, why don't you take a stab at it?
So I had just seen one crawl up the wall, and one had landed on me and ran away. So I was like, hey, we're not staying. And we all left.
So where'd you go?
We went back to my place, and then we partied at my place for a day. Then we went to my buddy Pat's. He was in the Among Us videos. And then we partied at his place. And then we just moved on from there. There you go. So you can have the catsuit and that propeller hat at the same time?
I guess so. Well, there you go.
Congratulations.
So you got dropped on by a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun.
No. Now, some people might say I'm a baby. And you'd be right.
Mites are not fun. They carry diseases, and, well, to be honest, they walk through the worst possible places and eat the worst possible stuff, so I would do the exact... Actually, probably would have scouted that place first, and once I heard something, I would have been up for the rest of the night.
If I hadn't seen anything, I wouldn't have probably cared. But I did, so I cared. Now, I did tell you about a story from the last time we hung out. Or the last time I was at the cottage.
Oh, I feel so cruel.
Is this about the bears?
Yeah, the bears. So, I wasn't thinking. I was drunk.
Famous last words.
All great stories started that way. So, my buddy looks out the door, because it's got a window on it, and he says, hey, spin jump on top of that. Okay. And he says, hey, there's a bear outside, and we had just poured out, like, beef blood, because our food was thawing out in the freezer, or in the cooler. And so we were like, that's why he's here. I had woken up when I heard, hey, there's a bear outside.
I mean, can't say I blame you.
And you know what I did? I finished off my beer from last night, cracked open a new one, and walked outside. Now,
God, everything sucks.
I'm in my underwear, and I just see this bear, and I'm like, hey, bear,
Hey,
fly the fuck out of here! Bear takes off running,
must
and
have,
I'm so glad it wasn't a cub.
must have been a black bear.
Oh, it was a black bear.
I mean, bears are, for the most part, pretty timid creatures. They'll run away.
I mean, black bears, yes.
No, I mean, pretty much any bear, really.
I'm just glad it wasn't a cub, because that means a mother
Yeah.
And also, a polar bear will just straight up try to eat you.
Okay, well, there's a difference. I mean, you're not going to see a polar bear in the middle of
Nova
I was gonna say
Scotia.
where we live, but because I'm not, well, you know, I'm not Jackie, but
What does... Oh, of course, not giving away personal information, yeah.
a polar bear will eat you because there's literally nothing else to eat around it for months at a time, and it needs to eat.
Yeah, the thing about polar bears, though, we're Canadian. I got a pet polar bear.
I take it for a walk with my moose, eh?
I go out, and my girlfriend's got a beaver.
Most do.
I've also seen your girlfriend's beaver. It's a nice beaver, eh? That wasn't
Not a
very
whole lot of
Canadian.
people in Canada. You start to see other people's beavers quite a bit, eh?
Low population. You see a lot of beavers.
How is your mother?
Gross.
The worst part is, I'm quietly trying to do a Canadian accent, and I'm pretty sure it's sounding more like a bad Irish one instead for some reason.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we actually do have an accent, and it'll come through to people watching this who are not Nova Scotian.
Alright, let's
And then we're trying to, like, make that, you know, stereotypical Canadian accent.
The Newfoundlanders have.
Yeah.
Like, most of our stereotypical Canadian accent comes from Newfoundlanders.
Or Toronto's. Toronto.
I haven't been to Toronto.
I'm not trying that bad. Definitely Newfoundland. Oh, well,
No, but what you guys are hearing is different from what other people hear, too, as well.
Why did I do that?
You're supposed to.
No, I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to change it as I go.
Fair.
I'm just kind of a dummy. Oh, good lord, what am I supposed to do here?
Right across.
Under the ice!
It looks to be that they're falling in a specific order, so watch and pay attention and then try to fight it.
And then follow the ice, I know. I'm just bad. Oh. So anyway.
Yeah, so actually it's funny that you mentioned that because there was a video that I watched. A vocal coach was actually from Nova Scotia. She had moved away to a, I believe, European country. And then she was teaching people how to do Canadian accents. So that was actually a really interesting one.
I don't think I was supposed to do it like that.
Very different. You're supposed to hit those little white blocks to see what comes up.
Well, see, the thing is, Canada has so many different people. And so many different people from different countries from over the years. Our accent is quite literally just a mix of different people's accents.
Yep.
Depending on where you're from, where everyone landed.
Yep. Because there's the Hector in Pictou, Pier 21 in Nova Scotia, which took a lot of people in. Then you've got Yarmouth area, where a lot of Acadians came in. And Cape Breton also had a bunch of people come up there. I don't know the actual history, but...
Even Nova Scotia is just, it means New Scotland.
Yeah. Well, a majority of... Yeah, that's true.
And my family is from Germany. Originated, at least. We haven't had any pure German blood for a long time. We're also vampires.
Sure thing, bud.
You might as well just leave it.
That's a tough one.
You have to. Yeah.
You have to go back and forth.
Yep.
I don't see why. Once the
Yeah.
key loads, you're fine. And he was coming and he unlocked the key, you could have just stayed there.
Whatever, okay?
Well, just get good.
You get good.
I'm the one that beat all the levels yesterday.
Oh, I kind of thought
These
those
ones?
would block.
Well, we had there was 4 episodes in particular that everybody was struggling on, And for the most part, it was Paul and Jackie going back. There's even a point in one of the episodes
Oh.
where Paul is
Okay.
like, Steven, you're gonna try this and you're gonna fail. I bet you anything that if you
No, I bet you $1. And you know what?
I bet you $1 you won't make it through the first part, and I made it.
Oh, I didn't even notice those. I was too
Oh,
busy
that's
watching
why I
things.
said owe you $1.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Whatever, man.
I even took my because I was editing in that episode that I started winning. I started putting up little splash screens that said Steven wins with a trophy every time I had to beat a level.
I just...
Steven wins $1.
Yeah, it's just $1. Like, nobody cares.
Just $1. Oh my god.
You're not even cool.
Anyway, we're at the 10-minute mark.
Alright, well... Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.